Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Hindman, your host, and this is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or they just take advantage of the system. Hey, this one here today comes from Fred McAvoy 40. That's Fred MCCOY 40. McCoy. Okay, McCoy 40. Fred back. Okay. Anyway, Fred, thank you for putting this video out. For some reason, Fred only has 115 likes on this, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Anyway, guys, go over to Fred. He has a whole bunch of stuff in his channel. Subscribe to him. Check him out. See what you guys think. But hit his thumbs up. At least help him out with his algorithms. Fred, once again, thank you for your digging. He finds a lot of stuff that most people don't because he digs into stories and what have you. So, Fred, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Guys, tell him that I sent you to go over there. Also, if you're here, please. Oh, by the way, we're at 1,928 subscribers. Remember, we're trying to get to 2,000. Thank you guys so much. I couldn't do this without you, really, and I mean that. We've only been in operation now for like 6-8 months. We go up, we go down. This algorithm thing, I just don't get. I don't understand it. I have a video that I think is going to do great. It flops. One I just throw together and don't think much about gets 2,800 views. It's like, okay, what I do? I have no idea. I just keep putting out content. The reason I do this, guys, is not for the accolades. I do this because I want to bring to light how our public officials act when they think that they're a sovereign citizen. Now, I've had a couple of my subscribers who have said there is no such thing as a sovereign citizen. You're either sovereign or you're a citizen. Well, a sovereign citizen is a person who thinks that the laws don't pertain to them, that they're above the system, they're above the laws. That would be our police departments, our corrupt mayors, our corrupt city council members. I don't know. You just pick anybody that's in the public light, and if you think that you're above the rules and regulations and the laws, there you go. Now, I don't know. What do you guys think? Because that's what I think a sovereign citizen is somebody that's above the law. That's what it says, when you look up sovereign citizen. Hello. I don't understand why there's such an argument on this. We're saying the sovereign citizens think that they're above the law. They're scumbag, below pond scum, thug pieces of trash that you could possibly get. Okay? And I just don't understand why people are actually backing these clowns up. It boggles my mind. We're arguing, well, there's no such thing as a sovereign citizen. Okay, fine. Then they're sovereign people. Whatever. Okay? It doesn't matter what you call it, guys. Either you're doing your job as you were hired to do, or you're making up your own rules and going rogue. It's that simple. This is not hard. This is not brain surgery. We're not building pianos here. Okay? Either people are following the laws that are in place, or they're not. Hello. Am I wrong here? Let me know in the comments if you would. Okay, anyway, I got to do this real quick. Somebody said the other day that I was grandstanding. Okay, it's my channel. I'm the host. Don't like it, don't watch. I'm not grandstanding. I'm trying to point out that these people are breaking the rules, breaking the laws, going against the Constitution of the United States, where not only do they live, not only do they get paid to take care of those underneath them, which they do or do not do, go against the Constitution, which they took a pledge against, or for, or however you want to place it. Grandstanding? Okay, great, whatever. You tell me. If you don't like it, start your own channel. I started mine because I got tired, sick and tired of paying the bills for the what's the word I want to use? For those in charge breaking the rules, getting sued, and the taxpayers had to pay for it. Malfeasance, is that a good word? Misconduct? Is that a good word? You break the rules and the laws, you get sued. It's up to you to pay for it, not us. We are the people of the United States. We're the citizens. We're not supposed to pay for your crap. Hello? Is anybody out there listening? Tell me once again if I'm wrong. Anyway, subscribe if you would. Thank you for those who have done so. If you hit the bell icon, it tells you when I put out a new video. Thumbs up, thumbs down says how I do for you. Some of you like me, some of you don't. Happens. Let's see. Oh, like and share because it helps my algorithms, whatever the hell that means. I still haven't figured this thing out. It boggles my mind. I've watched video after video after video of, controlling your algorithms, making them better, blah, 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 blah. And it's all bull. Every bit of it. Because when you go to do it, it doesn't make any difference. A video that you think, wow, this is going to rock. Boom, like a lead rock. Put something together. Here we go. Boom. 2,500 views in 2 days. What? I don't get it, man. I really don't get this. But it's fun. And it's enjoyable. And I get to point out all the illegal mistrust, malfeasance, misconduct of these public officials that we put into place. And that's what kills me. We put these clowns in there. They're acting like buffoons. We get to pay for their malfeasance. And everybody's shocked. Well, first off, quit hiring people with 15 and 20 IQs. You got to hire it a little bit higher than the standard, like at least 60. But anyway. Okay, I'm getting off track here. Fred, once again, thank you for bringing this up. This officer who was put in charge of this police department as a chief, even though he's still getting paid as an officer, however that works, 17 felony charges against him for fraud. Hang on. Guys, you can't make this shit up. It's killing me. Oh. But I mean, seriously, you can't make this stuff up. 17 charges? Using his chief, what do you call it? His position to float most of these felonies? And people are shocked? Wow. You guys haven't been paying attention, have you? All right, well, let's get on with the video. Fred, once again, thank you for sending that over. And it's Fred McCoy 40. Check him out. See if you like him. At least hit his thumbs up. Give him a chance. Like I said, he only has a few on there, which I don't understand. But there's not a lot of people who follow Fred. So, unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Once again, I don't understand these algorithms at all. It just boggles my mind. Anybody has a comment in there on how these algorithms work, I'll be more than glad to hear that. Guys, here we go.
Now in jail.
They are.
The chief was arrested last night, now faces 17 felonies.
37-year-old Harless Stephen Hoover had only been leading the department for a little over a year when Indiana State Police launched an investigation. WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons breaks down the accusations.
Now, his case is filed in Ohio County, but Harless Stephen Hoover faced a Dearborn County judge. Our camera wasn't allowed in the courtroom, but I was there as the 6-year law enforcement veteran got ushered in handcuffs in an orange jumpsuit. Indiana State Police arrested Hoover Monday night, booking him in the Dearborn County Jail. He's facing 17 felony counts, including bribery, fraud, official misconduct, theft, and ghost employment.
Oh, God.
Back in July, Rising Sun City Council put the 37-year-old on administrative leave. That was shortly after ISP got a tip. The person claimed he loaned Hoover thousands to buy a car, but ISP says Hoover never bought it. Court documents show more alleged victims in similar fraudulent transactions. Detectives also say Hoover would bribe others using his standing as a police officer and would also at times claim to be on duty, but he'd actually be outside the county, falsifying time cards in the process. For lifelong Rising Sun neighbor Michael Conger, they're concerning allegations.
If all that is going on, being arrested for that many things, what don't we know about that area? About, is there somebody below him that's also doing that? Somebody above him?
Though he was acting chief at the time, records show Hoover was still an hourly employee. We tried confirming his employment status with city leaders Tuesday, but we're still waiting to hear back.
The judge set Hoover's bond at $12,500. He also went ahead and set a jury trial for January 16th. Now, if all those charges stand and Hoover is convicted on all, he could face up to 42 years in prison. And
We got to do better. We got to do better on choosing our applicants, the candidates. We've got to do better in the interviews. We've got to do better on background checks. We've got to do better. This is one of the most important employments in the United States, that of a police officer. When you have the right to take somebody else's freedom from them, to handcuff them, take them and put them behind bars on something that you've seen or say that you've seen or witnessed, and we have officers with this kind of trustworthiness problems. That's a big issue, guys. If they'll cheat for themselves, they'll cheat against you. And is there anything that's not? I don't know, guys. We're going to have to, as a society, we're going to have to demand that our chiefs, sheriffs, commissioners, they hold their men to a tighter scale, that we hold the chiefs and the administrators to a tighter scale, that if they're going to serve in these positions, they're going to have to supervise instead of sitting around and letting it go on. It's Fred. Thanks for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Okay, thank you again, Fred. And by the way, most of when you have a deputy or a officer that is not towing the line, to speak of, who is doing things illegally behind the scenes, breaking the law, normally the higher ups are doing the same thing or worse. The police chief, the sheriff, what have you. So, excuse me. So just kind of keep that in mind, guys. And like I said, go over to Fred, help him out, give him a thumbs up, tell him I sent you over there, and see if you can help Fred out, okay? Anybody knows how these damn algorithms work? Let me know, because I still haven't figured this thing out. You guys have a great and wonderful day. Remember, always film the police, and you'll back to blue till it happens to you. Thank you, guys.